Wow. You have no idea how easy it is to forget things. Or I guess maybe you don't, because, like, that's kind of a problem that is localized to me. Not localized to me, but, you know, ADHD moment. And so I forgot that the last video I uploaded was a week plus ago. And I didn't want the distance between uploads to be more than a week. So I guess we're here now. Yo. So gotta scoot up a little bit. I Things have been happening over the course of past a week or so. And not necessarily a good thing. But also, yes, necessarily good things. Because I don't know. It's not been too eventful, but at the same time it's like I don't know, eventful enough. I'm just saying stuff. But I kind of came on here with no point in particular for what, no reason in particular to be here. It just kind of like, I wanted to make a video. I'm bored. And so I'm here. Isn't that neat? Um, that's about it. Okay. Actually, let's take a pause real quick. I'm gonna pause the music. Not pause the music. I'm gonna take this time while it winds down to think. Because I feel like I have something I want to talk about. It's just like I forgot what and it ties back to what I just said. It's so easy to forget things. I feel like I had an idea, and as soon as I hit start, I just stopped, and it just immediately drained from my brain. It's crazy how that happens. Um, let's see. I had an idea for the title, and I was gonna name it. Oh, oh my god! Oh my! It all came back to me. I know now. I know now. I know now. I just remembered. I just remembered what I was gonna talk about. I'm gonna wait for the song again, cause it just like exploded. It like my brain just exploded. Now I'm getting an ad. I'm gonna kill myself. I gotta refresh the. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So I'm cooking right now. Just gotta wait. Gotta wait a little bit. I'm about to play the song. Now, it's the song I wanted to play the whole time, but every other time, every other time, I've had the audio too low, so you can't even hear the music. Now listen, here it is. Now, this might be too loud. Actually, no, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Gonna turn it down to 3.1. Okay, because that might be too loud now. But this is what I talk about. This is what I talk normally, so I think this is fine. I think that a lot of people do not know what it means to take accountability in the slightest. Or rather, I don't know if a lot of people know how to have empathy in the slightest. Like, it feels like sometimes people are just incapable of reflecting, right? Like, I feel like, not I feel like, some people, right? It's just like, it's impossible to tell whether or not they are actively thinking about the actions that they are going to take next. Or rather, they are actively thinking about. What was I going to say? Oh, okay, this is annoying me. But basically, I feel like everything would be so much better if people were to reflect back on things and go, ah, that's bad actually. Let me not do that again ever. Right? And of course, that's obvious because that's a part of life, growing and changing as a person. And you would think that that would be something that is more commonly done. And within the people I know and I'm friends with, it is very, normal because it happens all the time. It happens with me too. Like, this kind of started out as an attack. I don't know why it started out phrased as like an attack, but it's like I was just thinking about it. I was like, bruh, like, there's no way. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like it started off as like a bro. This is so silly, and so I had to be like, I don't know, come out at the gate aggressive for some reason. But that's never the intent I want to make. I feel like this song doesn't match the vibe. It's like kind of disrupting the flow of me talking. Let's play Silver Point actually. Let's go to the next one. There we go. That's so much better. I can actually think. Let's run it back. I, as you would assume, as it would be very obvious, I am not, the perfect person. Because no one is. Like, I've done so many stupid things. Like, I was just thinking earlier about something stupid that I'd done, like, literally last year. And last year, I was like, I thought I wasn't conscious. Not I thought I was conscious. I basically wasn't conscious until 2024, um, middle of the year. As soon as I started picking up art, that is basically as soon as I started thinking. I don't think I had like a thought past that point. I mean, before that point. It's like I can't believe that I was like a real functioning person before that point. And that is in fact directly linked to something. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is because you can probably assume. But I've done some stupid things, right? I feel like a lot of people do stupid things. I don't know why though. It's like for me, it's typically out of like fear of something. And in that I end up doing something really dumb. But the problem is that if I don't know what a specific example to give it, because I feel like if I give a specific example, I'm linking too much information to be putting online on the internet. That's silly. I'm not gonna be doing that. But you know, I think that it's never that bad if the only person you're slighting is yourself. Is kind of how it feels. That's not really the case, right? Because it still is bad. It's just like you feel it less and you reflect less. Like if you're only slighting yourself, but like when you are when you look back at an event and you realize, oh, this isn't just me, right? Like I didn't just harm myself because there are other people in which I basically just took down with me. I think, and it's like I'm a kid, right? I'm like 18. I just turned 18 this year. So it's like I'm like still a child. That's not how hands work. So of course, 2 years ago, I talk about 2 years ago as it's like oh my god, like I was like 2 years old basically. Like it's not as if those things are like things I'm doing like of course every kid's gonna do something stupid, but it's like even then I don't use that as like an excuse, right? Or rather, I'm saying right. Even then, I don't use that as an excuse. It's like it is a fact that I did do something stupid, even if like it's like even if you understand that it was stupid, it doesn't really do anything. You have to also do something about it. I've kind of derailed from the main point, and I don't know if I had a main point. How do hands work? Because if this is facing backwards, this is facing this way, it would go like this, right? There, I think that works. I think that works. Okay, so here's the thing. It's so hard to think of like a main point. But I think this is what I'm trying to say. I think that there will always come a time where you do something that is egregiously stupid. Like something that is so ridiculously stupid that like it seems irrecoverable. It seems that level of stupid. Like, right? Everyone has done something like that. I feel it's like even like I haven't like I can't say that I can say that I have, right? But like that's it's like a lot different. I don't know. I'm gonna turn down my own mic volume. I feel like I've been really loud. But the fact of the matter is, like, everyone's human. Everyone's gonna make mistakes or whatever you say, and it is true. But like, that doesn't really mean anything, right? Because yeah, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to do wrong. You're going to probably do other people wrong. But like, and I don't mind. The problem I have, and the problem I've always had, is stubbornness in a bad way. I'm stubborn, and it's in a way that doesn't harm other people, right? It's like it's in a way that challenges myself. But if you're stubborn in a way that you refuse to change or see the problems in what you have done to other people, or even in what you are currently doing to yourself, that's kind of what I will take the most issue with. Because of course, that's bad. Like, the fact of the matter is, I think that people deserve leniency, right? I think that people deserve, and it's obviously circumstance dependent, right? But people deserve leniency. People deserve like the chance and the opportunity to grow. But I also think that sometimes you can give people too many chances. And that's why I think, like, first of all, if you're the guy that is making the mistakes, it's up to you whether or not you want to take the opportunity, take the chance, take the whatever, to try and better yourself. And it's like, if you believe that you are, and yet, like, you believe that you're taking the steps, but then it's like, you're really not, though, right? Because you're like, oh, I'm taking the steps and nothing's changed. It's like, how are you exactly taking those steps is the thing, right? Because, like, if you're that guy, if you're the guy who's doing the wrong, and yet you also say that there's nothing you can do, there's obviously a conflict there, because the first thing you can do is stop doing the wrong. The most important thing is that you have to be willing to try, because otherwise you're not going to do anything. That's like, okay, listen, I know I say that all the time. There's nothing else to say there. I say that all the time, and I'm going to keep saying it, because it's factually true. Because that is kind of what life is. Life is all about trying. And if you're not going to try, then, like, why do? Like, why remain in situations that make yourself feel worse if you're also not going to try to do anything about that? Why remain in the, like, well, there's nothing I can do, but, like, I don't know, continue trying to exist as if nothing wrong happened? Because, like, something wrong has happened, and if you're the one that did it, then there's something to be done, right? So, like, and it's like, if you're not gonna make amends, then, like, I don't know why, like, I don't frame it as if you are attempting to. This is like, this is such a rambling video, because I really don't, and I have to reload Spotify again. I hate this thing so much. I hate Spotify. but that's what I got. I could switch to YouTube Music at some point, and I kind of do want to. I've been thinking about it because like not push come to shove. Time comes to what's it called? How does the frame go? When it comes down to it, YouTube Music has more of the music that I want. Like I want to listen to more like Octoling Hacker music. I want to listen to like albums that because Spotify you have to pay to put things on there. YouTube Music, it's just YouTube. Like you could just pull up random thing. Like I could pull up a song that I made or something on YouTube and add that to the Creative Cavern RSC and have that be a shameless plug. I don't know if it'll interact the same with Delta Turn, but like I could do it, but I could do it. So it's like I kind of want to switch, especially because there's a song that I really want to listen to. There's like some songs I know aren't on. I hope. Now here's the thing, right? The problem is that I would have to remake every playlist, re-like every song. I'd probably have to listen to music on like an alt account on like my Creative Cavern like music channel, and that's so much stuff I don't want to do. But like, I think that long term is probably better for me. What time is it? 2:22. I mean, what? How many times? How? Okay, run it back. How much time has passed? 22 minutes. That's what I wanted to say. Hopefully, this part will be significantly easier than coming up with the posing and stuff for this because wow, that was a lot of work. It wasn't that much work, but it was a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, enough of like whatever I was talking about before, because like when I do videos like that, typically I have like a motive or whatever, and there's no motive there, so it's like there's no point in talking about it. It's just like I've had some things on my mind, but here's what I think. What is the point of lying to people that are trying to help you? Or rather, what is the point of lying to yourself and that you believe that everyone that's trying to help you is in the wrong and that everyone who's I don't know, like at what point will you start believing that maybe the other people have a point? Like, I think that everyone requires some level of self-awareness. It's factual. Everyone should have some level of self-awareness. Everyone should have some level of empathy. And while at the same time to like and while I believe that people should also give people second chances, I also think that you should not be so lenient as to continue to give them chances over and over again. Because like the fact of the matter is if like there has to be a number of which one number is enough, right? Like you've crossed the bar. It's like I'm done. I'm tired now. Right? You'll hit the peak of Mount Stupid, into which like whatever they're saying is so egregiously silly and you just get tired of it and you're like, okay, that's enough. I'm good. I'm okay with that. All right. And you just stop caring. it's I've I've tried to maintain this thing of like there's no reason for something so silly to matter so much. Right. Like I think that I think that being mad at a video game for more than like because like I'm not gonna lie and say I've never been mad at a video game ever, and I'm not gonna lie and say I've never been mad at a video game like recently because like I was playing Osu. Let me tell you right now, Osu is so stupid because the stars don't make any sense. Like I'm thinking about it, and I'm upset again because like you're telling me I am like this close. I just A ranked a 5 star, a 5.14 star today. I can get an A rank on a 5.36 star, on a 5.39 star like today. I could do that. Or tomorrow. Because like the level isn't like out of bounds to where it's like impossible, it's egregiously impossible. Tell me why I jump a whole 0.03 stars and suddenly it's the hardest thing ever. Tell me why I jump a zero point 0.3 stars and it's a 5.6 and suddenly it's the hardest thing ever. Why is the ranking system so completely arbitrary? Like, you would think to have like a team that's like dedicated to ranking things, like I don't know, like the Geometry Dash, like Demon List or whatever. Not to say there are more like Geometry Dash levels than there are, but like not that there are more extreme demons because they're ranking every single level on like a scale rather than just like the extreme demons and having them on like a tier list of like 100 or like 150 or like 250 or whatever. Like I get that, right? But tell me why I can play a 5.3 star and I can get like an 87% accuracy. I play a 5.6 star. By the way, it's not even a 5.6 that's like short. So it's like it's short, but it's extremely hard. It's a 5 minute level. I play a 5.36 that's 4 minutes and like 44 seconds. And it's like fine. Like I can get like an 80%. But I jump zero point 0.3 stars. I jump zero point 0.3 stars. And it turns from like being like an 80% to like a 40%. How it did it jump that hard? I completely just derailed this conversation. But you can see what I mean, right? Like I think that some things are just silly, right? But all in all, I still do love Osu. And also it's like it doesn't matter that like I wasn't like I didn't get mad at that for more than like 5 minutes. I like stopped playing Osu because it was like it was kind of annoying. Like it had me a little, it was a little bit silly. And I started playing Terraria and I stopped caring. Like I think that people need to learn to not care, or like rather learn to care less, because like in all situations there will be a point in which it is just not worth it to continue. And this is not just referring to video games. This is also referring to people, because there will hit a point in which a friendship is far too detrimental to continue. You are getting upset at possibly everything, right? I think you gotta drop that because it's not worth it. Like, what do you gain from continuing to be there? Because it can't be like it can't be anything that's worth that. Does it stay on the screen? Can you see this? Oh, you can't. Oh, wait, you can't see my reference window. You can see it at like the top right. Anyways. Like, yeah, why? Like, what be the point? Yarg made it. What be the point? Like, you should always exercise your right to make someone walk the plank. This is your daily advice. Not daily, because I'm not doing that every day. But always exercise your right to not continue. Because it's gonna be a lot better for all parties involved if you don't continue rather than do continue, and then you're upset and the other person's upset and then whatever. And also, if you're the other guy, lock in. Because, like, is what you're searching for really worth it? What do you have to gain by being however you are? Like, is there really nothing wrong with what you're doing? And if you think there is something, do you think you're gonna get it? I don't know. It's so silly. I think people can be silly. And that's okay. Rather, it's okay, depending on how it goes. Because, like, if it's egregious, then it's not okay. It's very bad. And I guess that's beyond silly. Which I didn't even know you could do, but you can get to a point beyond silly where it's just dumb and idiot. Like, if the point beyond silly is just something being so egregiously stupid that I keep calling it something new every single time. It's so dumb. Right. Anyways. And cooler news. Oh my god, I forgot to unpause the music. I've just been sitting in silence and talking. My bad, I forgot to give you guys awesome music, such as... Wait, wait, I don't think anyone's heard... Like, since I've made a video... Yeah, the last, like, date added, it goes from March 5th to April 17th. I don't think you've had it... I don't think anyone's had an opportunity to hear the cassette piece music I added. Smart Shuffle is on. I hate that. There we go. Turned it off. I love cassette piece. Anyways. I've been watching Four Leaf Island. I watched a Four Leaf Island video. I watched like 2 or so Four Leaf Island videos. And they were like, it was mostly about posing because I wanted to figure out some posing stuff. And it's like, it's hard to implement. Like, I'm trying to implement it now. And I feel like it's kind of... I don't know. It's like, I didn't really understand it to its fullest, but I understood enough to where I can get a little silly with it. Because the point is, I want to make all my things interesting enough when they're not like a reference or something. But I'm also kind of bad. Or not bad, I'm kind of like... What's the proper word? I'm kind of like... I don't see it. Like, it's like, it's hard to make adjustments to things. It's hard to, like, change things or something. I don't know. Anyways. Oh, no, it's been a good week. You can tell the video's about to end because I've run out of things. And like I've also finished the sketch, which means that it's basically already over. Because the sketch is like the hardest part. Or rather, not the sketch, the pose is the hardest part. And then after I do that, then I can get to actually sketching, which is the actual cool part. Cassette Beast is such a good game. By the way, I'm gonna get Linus Inception eventually. Like probably, not probably, like this month or next month. And I'm gonna play those because I think that I like Bitten Studio. Cassette Beast 2002, by the way, let me just say, that game is good. That game looks beautiful. Like, if you haven't seen that trailer, I need you to go watch the trailer of Cassette Beast 2002. Because it looks amazing. And I think that that game is going to be great. And I cannot wait for it to come out because I'm going to play it. And I'm going to go, oh my days. I'm going to go, oh my god. And I'm going to play it again. And I'm going to say, oh my days. I'm going to play it again. It's going to be awesome. I do have Blossom things planned, so I'm probably gonna work on my comic. Not tomorrow because Pokemon MB is coming out. It's also dropping on mobile, which I don't care about because I have a Switch, but you know, I think it's good because then other my friends who don't have Switches will be able to play. And it's gonna be awesome. I could MB drop Copium, right? Copium's going to happen. I want, first of all, I need Mega Chestnut to get an ability change because they can do that. They have patch notes. They can patch the game. They have patch notes. So I need Mega Chestnut to get Grassy Surge. Number 1. That's top of the list. 2, I need them to add specific mythicals because they can do that, and they can adjust the rules. They can add specific mythicals. I need you to add Mega Zeraora, and I need it to have a good ability. 3rd. That's it. I don't know. Dang, it would have been cool if I just said video end and they just went like and they cut to the. By the way, I have so many. Now we're in the stage where I'm just rambling about random stuff, but I have so many cool things I want to do, and so many things related to animation I want to do, and it's so annoying because like I have to animate, and that's like that. Yeah, that's like the hardest. That's like the most annoying part. You know, I have to actually do it. Which is fun with art, because like this stuff, like doing stuff like this is fun. But like animation is a grueling process, and I would not wish that on my worst enemy. I am lying. I would wish that upon my worst enemy, because I hope you would suffer, actually. I never understood that phrase either. Because like, what do you mean I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy? I want my worst enemy to experience the worst possible suffering. Yeah. And you want to know what my worst enemy is? Sneasler. I made a whole video about it. I want Sneasler to go through the horrors of animation and then have it end, and then they are not proud of their work because they think it's stupid and silly. They think that's bad, and they don't enjoy it. That's what I want Sneasler to go through. Yep, that's right, I'm evil. Anyways. Yeah, the video's basically over. I've got nothing else for it. I hope you enjoyed. It's like, this video should be short. I don't remember, but last time I checked it was like 30 something. So it's probably gonna be like 37 minutes or so. So have fun with that. See you at a different time.